Hey guys, it's time for another Booktubeathon, and I am not going to be anywhere near as successful as I was last year. I am working too much right now for it to be feasibly possible for me to read like 2 books in a week, let alone 7 books in a week. But because I do love Booktubeathon, I am going to try to participate at the very least, and this attempt at participation begins with a TBR video. So, here we go. I'm going to start off strong with a book that I know I'll finish for Booktubeathon, and that is On Writing by Stephen King, which will fulfill the challenge person on the cover, because there he is. There's Stephen King. And I know that I'm going to finish it because Bibliomancy for Beginners is doing our book club on this book at the end of the month, and it's my pick. So I know that I have to read it, and I know that I will finish it. So, and it's short. It's short. Usually length of books, like I'm all for the bigger the better, but right now with the amount of time that I have to read, that's a really good one. So again, if I complete nothing else during Booktubeathon, I have to complete this, or otherwise I can't talk about my own book club pick, which is just sad. For my Read a Hyped Book challenge, I have picked Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. I heard so much about this book when it came out. I got the ARC before it came out at the store. I was hyping it up to people myself before it came out because I love Laini Taylor and I love her writing, and I absolutely love the way this book sounds. So this is my hyped book. I still haven't read my ARC, obviously, and I love Laini Taylor. I love it so much, and I can't wait to see how this compares to the Daughter of Smoke and Bone series. I'm gonna be honest, for the challenge to read a book in one day, I kind of just looked at the books that I have to read and went for the one that looks the smallest, and that was Empress of a Thousand Skies by Rhonda Belleza? Belleza? I don't know how you say her name, I'm sorry. Rhoda? Anyways, I picked this book up because I was told that it was Sarah J. Maas in space. And if anything is blurb like Sarah J. Maas, bleh, I'm probably going to pick it up because I'm psycho like that. But again, it also could potentially count for my person on the cover. There's a person here. And the book that I bought because of the cover, because I took one look at this cover and I said, oh my gosh, and that's why I picked it up in the first place, and then found out about the Sarah J. Maas thing. But anyway, for the moment, I don't want to double dip my challenges because that makes it easier to try and read 7 books in the week. So this is my book for a book in a day. For my pick for books about people or a character who are very different than you, I have Margot Lee Shetterly's Hidden Figures. I do have the movie cover version, so you can, yes, no, this is the book that movie was based on. I haven't seen the movie yet because I wanted to read the book first, because especially in cases of like biography, you really do want to read the book first so you know what they've changed, because movies will adapt things in order to create more drama. And so I really wanted to read this first and then watch the movie. And obviously I am not an African American woman trying to make my way onto the space stage. That is a struggle that will never be my struggle, and I wanted to definitely read about their struggle and their success. So that's my pick for that one. I'm skipping over a book that I'll read outside right now because I like literally have no way to read a book outside. I'm either at work or I'm at my apartment. I don't have a car. My apartment has no like outside seating areas. I'm not near a park. I could read outside on my lunch break, but that would require me to actually like take lunch breaks where I have time. Like I get a 30-minute lunch break. I have to eat my food and then usually do work on my lunch break because I have so much to do. So I really don't have the capability to like, I can't even drive somewhere on my day off to read outside because I don't have a car. So that one's just weird for me, and I've already admitted I won't be completing Booktubeathon because I know I don't have this kind of time, but that's my like least, you know, focused on challenge, and if I happen to find myself in a position to read outside, I'll just pick up something random off my shelf. So the final challenge book that I have is the book I bought for the cover. And for that, I've chosen Roar by Cora Carmack. I talked about this in my last book haul, but I mean, just look at the cover. Look at it. And if you can't see this because I have no idea how close or far I am from the screen, look it up online. She's not only gorgeous, but she's fierce. And I'm super excited about that. And it's like this gorgeous watercolor sky. And I mean, it's just gorgeous. And I literally just picked it up kind of at random. So I'm really excited to read this one as well. The final challenge of Booktubeathon is to read 7 books. And I've given you 5 that I definitely want to commit to finishing during that week. I don't have 2 other books picked out because, again, I'm really not convinced I'll even finish the 5 that I've showed you. But I do have like some more TBR stuff waiting in the wings, so those will kind of be surprise books maybe if I actually get through that stack, which, again, I'm really not that confident in. But the whole point of Booktube is not to be like, I'm gonna finish these challenges, but like, I'm gonna have fun reading. And so maybe one of the books that I pick will be the community read that just was chosen. I don't know. But hopefully what it is that I start reading more fiction again. You may have noticed that a lot of the books that I just showed you were not nonfiction. 3 of the 5 were like teen books, because I've been having the urge to come back to read those again, and I'm really excited for that. And I hope that Booktubeathon is like that moment where I get out of this nonfiction rut, because while there's nothing wrong with that, even I'm starting to be like, all right, what's next? What am I into next, kind of a thing. So we'll see by the time Booktubeathon rolls around if I can actually read all those teen books or a book at all. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you next week. Bye.